I think anytime that you're in debt or you feel like there's a goal that is almost unattainable, it affects your health. It can stress you out to the max. My husband, he's one of those ones who will just get up and do anything for anybody. I mean, that's just the way he is. He decided to pursue the fire department. It just turned into his career and his passion. We were married about 2 years. We had Emily, and Allison came along in March of 2004. She's a special needs kid. She's almost 20 now, but she's mentally about a 2-year-old, so. Allison runs this house. She will just weasel her little way into your heart. So we thought, we'll just have one more. Well, then we got twins. We got twin girls. When I found out I was pregnant with the twins, I opened a little home daycare that had a lot of firefighter kids. We got to a point in our life where it felt like everything was running fairly smoothly, and then I was diagnosed with a really rare autoimmune disease. They told me that we discovered it in November, and I would have probably died in December. That led to chemo to the tune of $25,000 of treatment. We'd gotten to a point where we had over $20,000 worth of debt. You can't control health issues, and it was just super debilitating. I'm the one who pays the bills, and I felt like we were just drowning on top of all the other things. That's where we decided to work with Achieve, to work with our creditors so that we didn't have to stress. It was such an easy process, and the people on the other end of the phone were so compatible. I didn't feel like I was trying to justify why I needed this to happen. It was like, we get it, we understand, let's do this. I started with the Achieve Resolution Program, and they worked with those credit cards to find a number that worked for the credit cards and us. Once we were on track, we got a phone call that was like, hey, we can do this Achieve Acceleration Loan. They went ahead and paid everything off. We just owe Achieve. It felt like I was in control again, kind of like, okay, this is something that we can really make happen. Such a stigma with asking for help, and with Achieve, there wasn't that stigma. You know, it wasn't about what I had done. It was just about, you know, circumstances of life, and we were finally able to move on. Matter of fact, I'm almost done paying it off. It's going to be so nice. When our daughter got married, I didn't really want to worry about how we were going to pay for this, so we called Achieve, and I just did a personal loan, and I was able to pay for the wedding. Achieve offered multiple things at different parts of our lives that fit into where we needed them at the time. I could focus on my kids and just on my family and just to be a better person.